Yo, what is going on, guys? Mr. Millsy here. I'm back with another video, and there was a slight issue with all the shit, because basically I know in the last video I was saying I'm going to be uploading daily, uploading shit like that, but yeah, I had a slight issue which I'll talk about in a minute, but it's not actually my computer or Sony Vegas, it was my new job. For those that didn't know, I've actually got a new one because I'm sick of working at the current spot, but yeah, I had to go and do training for 6 weeks, and well, training was good, but basically I was there for 6 weeks, and I would get 2 days off every week. So I would come home for them 2 days, and go back for five, to home to back for five, like etc. etc. And I was stopping in a hotel while I was there because it was like 200 miles away from where I normally live. And basically I had to stop in a hotel, and the internet was shit. Like, I took my Xbox hoping I could connect to Xbox Live, like not to play games, but even just to talk to someone in the party, because like working 200 miles away from home, you're gonna get fucking bored, you're gonna get lonely, and you can't just sit there and text people because it gets boring. I would rather speak to someone in person, or like speak as if like it's through my headset or Skype, but I couldn't even load Skype up because the internet was that bad. Like, you'd get a free Wi-Fi code and it just didn't work. It was shit. But other than the shit internet, it was great fucking like working there. I'd actually love to go back and instead of working at the current spot, because I preferred the staff there than the one I'm at now. But yeah, I have been looking at my old videos, and I have so many gameplays. I'm actually going to have to start uploading at least 2 a day, but I'm not going to do that for a while because I'm not big. I don't see myself going to be as a bigger YouTuber. Like, I don't want to be a type of person that's like, oh, I want to do YouTube for the money, all this shit. I want to do YouTube because I enjoy uploading videos, which is why, like, I'm not going to go around spending. I'm not going to be like some of these people I've seen with like 10 subscribers, where they'll go and buy a snowball, an Alienware PC, like 4 TVs, the whole setup, a PVR or Elgato preference. I'm really wanting an Elgato because I really don't like the PVR at the moment. It seems to black out, but yeah, they'll spend thousands of pounds on a setup just for YouTube. Like, they have no other purpose for it. Like, just for YouTube is the reason. And then they'll close the channel straight. Like, they'll close the channel or just not get any subs. They'll stop uploading videos, and that's not what I want to be. My setup is, yeah, I've got a PC that's worth about 1,000 itself, but it's literally built for gaming, and it just so happens to be an amazing fucking editing PC, well, PC for editing, due to the fact it's a gaming PC, high powered one. And I'm gonna have to go ahead and embarrass myself. I do have 4 TVs in my bedroom, and I don't know about other YouTubers because I've watched like a load of setup videos of theirs, and I can't play on a big screen. Like, fair enough if it's something like FIFA or sports games, I can play it on a big screen, like a driving game. But as soon as it comes to, like, well, first-person shooters, or a game that you have to concentrate really well on, I'd prefer the smaller the screen, the better it is. Although I wouldn't play on like a 10-inch screen because it sucks. Like, the smallest I would recommend is like a 19. The biggest I'd recommend would be around a 23, 19, 23 inches to play like CoD on, because yeah, I've got three 22-inch TVs and one 36-inch, but that one's on my wall, and I do play Skyrim on that one occasionally. Just to be that type of guy, just to be a giant douchebag. But I do play it on the PC. I do not play it on the Xbox. I've got it on the Xbox. I've got it with my Xbox. Like when I bought my new one, because my old one sort of choked and died, in the nicest way of saying it. But yeah, let's talk about the gameplay a little bit. which I think it's about 45 kills, 47. I'm not too sure, but I know it's a KEM strike. But yeah, if you hadn't already noticed, the gameplay up until now has been garbage, fucking awful. But as soon as I pulled out the chainsaw, I stepped up my game, because this gun, like, I can't describe how OP this gun is. It's you've got the maneuverability of a SMG, it's got the power of an AR, and unbelievable or not, it feels like it's got more range than an SMG. Like well, AR, because SMGs have barely any range at the moment. But yeah, I know it hasn't got an iron sight, but with the hip fire, like, you could even increase that hip fire to put steady aim on, and you'd be dominating even more, because you'd have the tiniest reticule. But it'd be really hard to keep accurate with that, actually. But yeah, it's an overpowered gun, and I actually get the KEM strike with this gun. And I think that was my last death at the moment, until after my KEM strike. I'm not 100% sure. So either 13 or 14 deaths when I start going for my KEM. That's the first kill. Yeah, for those that didn't actually notice, I don't actually like doing things in order. I'll talk about the gameplay halfway through or at the end, and then I'll switch conversation again just to keep myself, like, it's so I don't start talking about random shit and then I've lost all, like, basically I don't want to start talking too much because I'll end up losing what I'm talking about, and also forget what I was going to talk about. I would lose, like, it's the reason I can't do so many commentaries in one day. Like, I will record them in one day, but I'd have to look back at the second commentary and think, oh, this needs improving or that needs improving, because basically, oh my god, is he gonna die? But basically, you don't want to lose what you're talking about. Like, I know I'm giving commentary tips now, and, like, I admit my commentaries aren't that great, but they're better than some people's that I've actually seen. But one person I would suggest to go. I'll just put everyone's link in the description, because it's going to be easier. Like, go watch his videos. He's the only person I'll be playing with at the moment, because, well, we actually seem to play better together than, like, most of our teammates do. But yeah, I actually end up running out of ammo soon with the actual chain. End up running out of ammo with the chainsaw. I have to, like, this is the point where I start scavenging for guns, and it becomes a fucking drag. And it is in team tactical, so I think I only end up getting one kill with the KEM strike as well, because all of them ended up rage quitting towards the end. And from this point, there's about 5 minutes left or so, and it's the slowest paced game ever. And I really won't be able to talk for that long, so I'm gonna try and talk as long as I can about everything. And one thing I did want to mention, I have mentioned it slightly, but I haven't gone into detail with it, is I want to start taking YouTube a little more seriously, like back when I used to take YouTube seriously. And my phone was just ringing then, sorry about that. Oh dear. Don't know if that was able to be heard. Yeah, I want to start taking YouTube more seriously, like back when I was like leader of X-Rated Network. Me, Clutch, Ryan, Sam, Jamie, like them lot, we had, like, the channel itself had like 600 subscribers. I want to get to that point where it's ridiculous. Like, I know someone at the moment who's like, he's close to 500, I think. 500 or 400. It's one or the other. It's close to one of them two, and it's ridiculous how many people are fanboying him. Like, they'll join his games and everything. I want I don't want that again, because we had it in X-Rated Network. We had, like, when we did clan trials, we had everyone trying to join, and you don't want to be a dick to your subscribers, because they're the ones that are watching your videos, and they're the ones that are going to keep watching your videos. You don't want to be a dick to them, but it's kind of hard to, like, say no to a subscriber for clan trials, like, without sounding too much of a dick, which we had to do it all the time. But what I really want to start doing again is, we were talking the other day, and I want to start doing 2v2s again, or 2v2s or 3v3s, because on Modern Warfare 2, like 2v2s, me and Clutch, or Clutch and Sam. Like it was depended who was on at the time. We were undefeated, like as a clan, undefeated in 2v2s, like for both of us. Then actually, when I was teaching Clutch to snipe, and then Clutch decided to take it on for himself and try teaching himself a little bit too, we did 2v2s that way with the snipers, and we're still undefeated for that one. I want to start doing. I want to start playing a little more competitively. And there's an inactive guy right there. Teammate shot me then. Well, I don't know why. I must be close to the KEM now. Like, I haven't used any streaks because I want to count them all, and I think I actually lost count. But yeah, I want to get back into the well, competitive side of Call of Duty. I mean, I like to play competitively, but it's not the same as actually playing as a comp team. I'd prefer to play like at a high level, high intensity, like something with stakes for it. For example, like respect. Well, respect's not exactly. I've got hiccups. Oh dear. Respect's not exactly one thing that I would go for stakes for, but like points, like tournaments, shit like that. I want to start doing that again with the team. I want to get the old team back together, which is the reason I actually left Rise. And I've just realised that guy in our game's got a Rise contact, and it's not the same. But yeah, it's the reason I left Rise. I want to start up my original team. Because I've got all the players ready. Like, well, I haven't got all of them. I've got like 70% of the players that we played with. Like, there's some that we don't. Oh, there's the KEM strike. There's some that we don't know where they've gone. There's some that we don't want back. Like, I think if I counted correctly, we must have had over, because we started at the end of Modern Warfare 2, beginning of Black Ops, that era. We started then, so that's like what, 2010, like early 2010. So that's 4 years ago, and we played together. We kept as a clan up until about a year and a half ago. So it lasted quite a while. It was a really big clan, and we kept together for a while, and the game's actually ended. But we had about, over the years, I'd say about 30 members. So I'm going to try and find some of them, and hopefully the next time we upload, well, not the next time, but next couple of months, I'm hoping to at least hit 100 subscribers. You guys need to comment what I should do for 100 subs. Although looking back now, I do know half of you guys are actually inactive. And yeah, I have been Mr. Millsy, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another video before I get put into another game here. And thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you comment below and subscribe. Peace.